Hi, this is Empress Speaks, and I just wanted to do a quick reading, final reading tonight before I hopped in the shower. Um, Today is July 11th, and thank you for those who are returning and to check me out, and subscribers or just people that's popping in. I appreciate you. Um, as you all are aware of or may know, Jamie Foxx reemerged from after a long hiatus of not being in the public eye for a while. And I will say, I kind of raised my eyebrow a little bit when I saw um, him on the yacht somewhere. I think it was in Chicago. I don't know where he was, but he was on a boat and he was waving, but the footage of him was kind of far away, and when they zoomed in, he didn't look quite the same. But nonetheless, I just wanted to pull and see what's on his energetic reading with the tarot cards, and see what my spirit guides and ancestors would have, you know, well, if they could shed some light on this situation. Anyway, so with that being said, I did pull some cards and was looking at some very astonishing things. And so I'm just kind of talk through what I'm channeling and also what the cards are saying. Okay. So the very first card I pulled was the Queen of Wands. So I have always been fascinated with Jamie Foxx. He's very talented. He has this amazing energy about him, uber talented, fire energy about him, very creative, alluring, sexy, funny, comedic, all of that. So that was one of the first cards that I pulled here. And then it appears that, okay, his energy comes through as very attractive, and then seemingly he is approached by someone with an offer that he did not accept. So he gets this unaccepted offer, and he's trying to, turn this offer down or something of that nature. So basically, there's an offer that he's presented with. He's not sure about it. No, it's not that he's not sure about it. He just turns it down, and then as a result of that, there's some hostilities that transpire probably between he and someone he does business with, right? And so, and then he gets into this energy where he's not really taking any action. He's not taking things seriously. There are some threats being made regarding him not acquiescing or doing what he's apparently told to do, or what he has been, like someone's coercing him to do. So he's not following through with that. He's trying to hold his own ground and stand in his energy, but he's not really taking this as serious as he probably should have. And then I've got the Hangman in reverse. So this could be perceived as lack of sacrifice. So he might allegedly have been asked or told to sacrifice something. It could have been finances. I don't know what it was. Something that he wasn't, something that didn't sit well with him apparently. And some revelations came out. We've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So some truth came out about a certain situation that he was dealing with, whether it be business or secrecy or whatever it was. And he did seek some type of counsel. He did share with people in his close circle how he felt and what he saw and what he knew. So he became privy to some type of information or some type of threats or whatever it was. The information was so chilling and shocking that he had to go to someone to get advice as to what should he do with this information, how should he handle the situation. So he did get some counsel, but I do believe ultimately they did betray him. We've got the high priestess in reverse with some hidden motives. And we've got the Seven of Wands, and he had to defend himself. Some type of struggle where people were against him. A group of people in the industry, people that were in his very close circle, came against him. And, he was on the outside because he had shared information about a situation that he was not supposed to speak upon. And so, yeah, and then we've got this judgment in reverse. So there is, I do believe, a decision was made against him by the powers that be or whomever he was in conflict with. And there was some type of situation that put him in, I don't know, in a limbo, as they were deciding, how to handle him, so to speak, or what to do with him, knowing this information and telling others about what he knew that he wasn't supposed to tell others about. And so from there, we've got a whole lot of turbulence, a whole lot of concerns and issues. We've got the Four of Wands in reverse, a lot of fire here. Some hurried decisions to do something to hurt him because they had to move quickly in this situation because they weren't sure whether or not he was going to talk more. So they had to silence him, find a way to get him quiet and to shut up and not tell anyone about this information that he knew or this proposal that he was given or threat that was made to him. So they had to silence him and create some way to divert him from speaking publicly. And then we have the Six of Wands, so more fire, more wands here. Six of Wands in reverse. So I think after they silenced him, they did something with his finances. Somehow or another, people were able to do something with his finance. Maybe this mistake cost him some money, or he lost some money behind this, or they were able to take things away from him while he was experiencing this illness. So there's some type of fight between the industry and his family. They're fighting to make sure that, he's able to hold on to as much of his finances as possible, or the family is trying to hold on to it. And we've got this more wands. We've got a Ten of Wands. We've got a Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. We've got a lot of wands here. So there was definitely a deliberate attack on him, and all of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. And some blockages that were created, a whole lot of pressure on him. I do believe that there are a lot of people against him, and people that he thought was in his corner, and they literally, launched an attack on him, and not only him, but also on his finances, and against his family as well, because we've got this Nine of Cups in reverse. So anything that brought him joy, to include family, were under scrutiny and attack in some way. And they were trying to do everything that they could to really just, deplete him of joy and happiness. And Jamie is a comedian, and sometimes comedians carry a heavy burden, but and they make light of situations that have caused them a lot of trauma in the past. But they were trying to take all of that away from him, along with his stability. Okay, and then we have here a Four of Cups, indicating that, just apathy and demotivated. So they were able to break him mentally, to break him down mentally. So something happened with his mind where he was just, secluded and out of it, which is what they wanted him, isolated from the public so that they could do something to him, because we've got this Knight of Cups in reverse. So somebody was able to get in his camp and be very manipulative, and very deceitful towards him. And then the last card that was pulled is this Ten of Swords. So something happened to him. Something happened to him. I do not feel, and this is all alleged, I do not feel that is the same Jamie prior to whatever supposedly happened to him with his illness. I do feel that he came in to know about some information and talked to some people seeking counsel about what to do with this information. I do believe that there was some type of foul play in terms of trying to get him to be quiet, and somebody was, taking money from him, or even potentially blackmailing him or threatening him with some loss of finance or implication of his involvement in something that would publicly shame him, and family involvement. He tried to retaliate, or initially he didn't think that there was much to these threats, because he was this powerful man. He had money, he had been in the industry a while, and he had friends, so he thought he was safe. He wasn't. They did some things to him, with and it could have been to silence him, and it could have been allegedly something dealing with his illness. Maybe it was brought upon deliberately to silence him, to make him shut up and to scare him. And I think something went wrong after that, where they thought that, he would just kind of fade back a little bit, but they had to take things a little further. So, and ultimately someone very close to him betrayed him. The family may be afraid to speak because they may be aware of a situation. He may have said some things to them, or they may be knowledgeable. At least one or two of the family members are knowledgeable of what happened to him, and they're trying their best to stay out of the public eye and, make everyone believe that everything is okay and he's going to reemerge healthy and stronger. But I do feel that there's something that happened, with this Ten of Swords. There was an ending, allegedly, and what we're seeing is definitely, or may not be, the real Jamie, whatever that means. It may be a body double, a stunt man, or someone. But yeah, it looks like there was some deceit and betrayal here with the Seven of Swords. All right. Again, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. You guys have a great night. Take care of yourself and each other.